Hello guys, welcome back once again. This is teacher Jesse, and today I will be discussing with you another topic in math. I hope that you will learn something new today. And to those who are new to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so that you'll be updated with the upcoming videos that I'll be uploading. Okay, so today I will be discussing with you about the illustrative derivation of the formula in finding the volume of the prism. But before that, let's have a drill first. Okay, what you're going to do is give an integer to represent the following situations. Okay, let's start. Spending 300 pesos. Okay, so it is negative 300 because you spend. Number 2, going 5 kilometers upstream. Okay, so positive 5 or 5. Number 3, 12 years from now. Okay, so 12 or positive 12. Next, 40-minute under time. Okay, so it is obviously negative 40. And number 5 is 90 kilometers north. Okay, so the answer is positive 90 or 90. Did you get all correct answers? Okay, great job. This time, we'll have a review with our last topic. Perform the indicated operation of integers. You can pause the video if you need more time. Number 1, positive 8 plus negative 4. Go. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Using the tiles, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then negative 4. Okay, and then 0. So we have the remaining 4 positives of positive 4. Okay. Number 2. Negative 5 plus negative 4. Go. Okay, so I'll reveal the answer. Negative 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then negative 4. Another negative 4. So if you count, we cannot cancel because there are no 0 pairs. So we have negative 9. Okay, I hope that you got the correct answer. Number 3. Positive 4 plus negative 6. Okay, so positive 4, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 0 pair. So we have remaining negative 2. Okay. Number 4, positive 4 plus positive 7, sorry. Okay, so positive 4. Since we are dealing with subtraction, so we are going to combine the two to make it a one operation or a single operation. So since they are unlike signs, so they become interchange. We can interchange, and then after that, we can already add or perform the counter tiles, the drawing of the counter tiles. We have positive 4 and negative 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. And then 0 pair. And we have the remaining 3 negative tiles, so we have negative 3. Okay. And the last number, negative 2 plus negative 8. So since it is go. Sorry. Okay, so I'll reveal the answer. We interchange. So it becomes positive and negative. So negative 2 and negative 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So a total of negative 10. Okay, I hope that you got all correct answers. Okay, so this time let's proceed with our main topic for today. Did you know what is the formula in finding the volume of a rectangular prism? Okay, so when you were in previous years, maybe you have encountered this already, that the formula in finding the volume is given by length. A volume is equal to length times width times height, or we can use parentheses in writing the operation symbol, the multiplication symbol, to avoid confusion, because we are already starting to deal with algebra. Or you can simply use this one, especially when you are in high school. Length, width, and height means they are multiplied. Okay, so let's have examples. So assuming that this is 1 cubic unit, so the volume of this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, or volume is equal to length times width times height. The length is 1, 2. We have 2. And then the width is 1. And the height is 2. So 2 times 1 is 2 times 2 is 4 cubic units. Another example. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. By counting, it is 16. But to check, the length is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and then the width is 1, 2, 4 times 2, and then the height is 1, 2, so 2. 4 times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16. Okay, we got the correct answer. And lastly, it is a 3 by 3 cube, the Rubik's cube that others are using. So we have 3 times 3 times 3, or it is 27 cubic units. If it is a cube, you can also use the formula edge cube, or E cube, or side cube is cube. Okay, so these are the examples of the application of the formula length times width times height. Okay, if there's a given unit of measure, then we take the given unit, assuming, like, for example, this one. So the same. So if it is given that it is 1 cubic centimeters, then it is 4 cubic centimeters. This is 16 cubic centimeters, and so on. So it is 27 cubic units, cubic centimeters rather. Okay, so now the question is, did you know where is the formula derived from? Okay, so that will be the topic that I will be discussing with you today. So we'll start with the formula in finding the area of a rectangle or a parallelogram, which is base times height or length times width. Okay, so if we have this rectangle, this is 2 units, this is 3 units, so the length is 3, and the width is 2 units. So if you are going to illustrate the area, so we have 3 units, and 2 units as the width, then it is 3 times 2, or 6. So by counting also, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 square units. Okay, note that the plane figure has no height. It is it differs from the solid figure, which has already a thickness or a dimension height. Okay, so let's relate now the concept of the area with the concept of the volume. Volume means the number of cubic units in a solid figure. Okay, so taking that example, we have 3 units and 2 units. So we have volume is equal to length times width times height. We have, since the figure is a plane figure, it does not have a thickness or height. So it has no height. So in other words, its height is 0. So if we are going to solve for its volume, so it is length times width times height. The length is 3 and the width is 2, and its height is 0. So it is 3 times 2 is 6 times 0 is equal to 0 cubic units. It means it has no volume. Okay, so it is a plane figure. It does not have a volume. Okay, now let's add another plane figure, and there this time there is already a thickness added to our figure. So it becomes now a solid figure. And say for instance this is 1 unit, then volume is equal to length times width times height, and the height is 1 unit. So 3 times 2, the same, times 1. So 0 becomes now 1, and it is 3 times 2 times 1 is equal to 6 cubic units. Okay, so for example, we'll add another. Okay, so the height becomes 2 units. Then it is length times width times height, 3 times 2 times 2, and it is 6 times 2, which is 12 cubic units. Okay, and the same process we are going to add. It becomes 3 units, and 3 times 2 times 3 is equal to 18 cubic units. Did you observe something? Okay, so if we continue the same process, we will notice that the volume is just equal to the area of this plane figure below times the height. Okay, so 3 times 2 times the height. Okay, in other words, volume is equal to area of the base times the height. Or since the area of the base can be solved by length times width, it is length times width times the height. So this is the derivation of the formula in finding the volume of a rectangular prism or a cube. Okay, so let's apply the formula. Try this. Solve for the volume of the following figures. This time, we'll no longer use the grids. So we have the given 8 meters, 2 meters, and 3 meters. Okay, go. Okay, so it is 8 times 2 times 3, which is equal to 16 times 3 is 48 cubic meters. Did you get the correct answer? Okay, good. Next, if this is a cube and given that it is 5 centimeters, then what's its volume? Go. Okay, so I'll reveal the answer. It is length times width times height, or simply E cube because it is a cube. So edge is 5 centimeters times 5 times 5, or 5 cube. 5 times 5 is 25 times 5 is 125 cubic centimeters. Okay, I hope that you got the correct answer. And lastly, 10 inches, 8 inches, and 30 inches is the height. Go. Okay, so I'll reveal the answer. Length times width times height. 10 times 8 times 30. It is 80 times 30. So 8 times 3 is 24. And just add the 2 zeros. So it is 2,400. Great job. Okay, so that's all for today. I hope that you have learned something, especially the derivation of the formula in finding the area or the volume of a solid figure. By the way, all of the formulas in finding the solid figures are coming from the derivation that I've shown to you. It is just the area of the base times the height, including the cylinder, the cone, and the sphere. Okay. Anyway, I am planning to make another tutorial videos on the derivation of the different solid figures aside from the rectangular prism. Okay, so thank you for sharing this video with others. Don't forget to subscribe to get updates on my upcoming math tutorial videos. And see you next time.